that judgment, man. Who's gonna make it desolate? Yahweh Shai. This the Lamb, man. Okay, he got many titles. All right, the Son of Man. All right, the Mashiach. All right, the Christ, because that's not his name. All right, that's just one of his titles. Okay, but he's the one who's coming back to bring the desolation, and that's the side of him that this world, that Esau, don't want you to know, man. That's the side of him that they don't want you to know, and they suppress the righteous men who's trying to teach the people about that side of Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, so let's deal with it. Let me introduce you to the other side of who you call Jesus Christ. Let's see. Show you the other side of who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Because he came as a lamb. He came as a lamb and walked the earth. All right, but he's coming back as a lion, man. And I'm gonna show you that. So this is Revelation 5. And I'm gonna start at I'll start at the top. It says, and I saw in the right hand of him that sat on the throne a book written therein, the scriptures, man, that comforter, the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. That's the book, the Bible, man. All right, the book that they trying to keep you Negroes from learning, so you won't remember, so you won't be brought back to remembrance, man. You won't know real true history, man. You won't understand prophecy and what's for to come. All right, you won't understand the true spirit of the so-called white man, man, and what he represents in the scriptures, man. So he can hide amongst the nations, man. Okay, so he can hide, and that's the biggest trick that the devil ever pulled off, that he don't exist, man. And as long as you niggas is adverse against the scriptures, you'll never know who the devil is, man. All right, the devil is your oppressor, man. The one that's teaching your children. All right, the one that pays you your daily bread, man. The one that put you in slavery, man. Okay, for over 400 years, man. So it says, and I saw in the right hand of him that sat on the throne a book written within and on the backside sealed with 7 seals. And I saw a strong angel proclaiming with a loud voice, who is worthy to open the book and to loose the seals thereof? And no man in heaven, nor in earth, nor under the earth was able to open the book, neither to look therein. And I wept much, because no man was found worthy to open the book and read the book, neither look therein. Verse 5, which is the point. And one of the elders saith unto me, weep not. Behold, the lion of the tribe of Judah, of the root of David, has prevailed to open the book and loose the 7 seals thereof. So he's coming back as in the spirit of a lion, man. All right, that's how he's coming back, man. He's not coming back like a lamb, man. Okay, he's not coming back like a lamb, but they don't want you to know that side of him, man. Okay, that's why they always teach by the way of religion how humble and meek the Lord was, but they don't tell you that he's coming back with vengeance. Let's prove that. Let's go. Let me give you an example on how the difference between a lamb and a lion. Because we all know the Lord as in the spirit of the lamb. We taught that in religion. But they never teach you the other side of who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, man. because they don't want you to know. Let's see. This is Isaiah 63, and I'm gonna start at the top. It said, "Who is this coming from Edom?" So that's a question. Who is this coming from Edom? That's the line of Judah, man. And I'm gonna prove it to you. With dyed garments from Bosra, this is he, glorious in his apparel, travailing in his greatness of his strength. I speak in righteousness, mighty to save. So who's the only one that's mighty to save? Yahweh Shai. That's what his name means. Savior, deliverer, man. That's what Jesus means. All right. It said, wherefore art thou red in thy apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat? I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me, for I will tread them in my anger and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. So this is the other side of who you people call Jesus Christ. This is him coming back in the spirit of the Lamb, man. All right, which this is not taught in church, man. Okay, they don't teach you this side of the Lord, man. So it says, the day of vengeance is in my heart. The day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeem is come. And I looked, and there was none to help, and I wondered, that was none to uphold. Therefore my own arm brought salvation unto me, and my fury it uphold me, and I will tread down the people in my anger. All right, so this is the other side of who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. And I will make them drink. I will make them drunk in my fury, and I will bring down their strength to the earth. I will bring down their strength to the earth. I'm gonna get a quick precept and show you what that's talking about, man. Revelation 12 and 8. Well, let's start at 7. And there was war in heaven. And I'm read to you out of the book of Isaiah, that war. All right? That's what the prophet Isaiah was describing, that war. The Lord in that lion spirit, man. That Lion of Judah spirit. All right? So he said, there was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels, led by who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, Yahweh Shai. All right? Fought against the dragon, Edom. The dragon symbolizes Edom, man. The dragon symbolizes Edom. All right? And the dragon fought and his angels and prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven. Meaning they're going to be taken out of their position of power when the Lord returns. And that's why they don't teach you that side of Yahweh Shai, man. They don't want you to know that a so-called black man is going to return to this earth, all right, and take them out of their position of power that they're enjoying right now, man. Okay, then what? The majority of so-called black people will be following the line of Judah, man. They will be following Yahweh Shai, man. But yet they, through witchcraft, through confusion, through sorcery, all right, through his religion, all right, he pushed this so-called white man, Caesar Borgia, so-called white man, Caucasian, as the Lord, all right? And he never show you the Lord in the spirit of a lion. He always show you him in the spirit of a lamb, a white boy being meek and humble and loving everybody. All right? And it's done deliberately, man. It's not by coincidence, man. All right? That's why he referred to them as the devil. Let's prove that. And the great dragon was cast out. So a so-called black man, all right, named Yahweh Shai, is going to come and cast the so-called white man and the rest of the kings of the earth out of their position of power that they're enjoying off the backs of the Israelites, man, off our backs, man. All right, off our backs, man. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil. All right, referring to who? Edom. which are the so-called white man. Why you think there's no documentaries on Edom, Jacob's brother Edom? All right, why you think they never have scholars teaching about Edom, man? Because they know that Edom is referring to them. Okay, that dragon, that red dragon, the devil. All right, which the devil only means deceiver. And it's clear that you niggas have been deceived by Esau, man. Like I said, this whole reality is based on a lie, man. Your whole reality is based on a lie. You ask a Negro a common question, man, he's going to answer you based on what he learned from the so-called white man. He's going to answer you based on what he learned from the so-called white man. You want to have a relationship with a sister, with a black woman, the relationship is going to have to be based on the so-called white man and how he say a relationship should be. All right, your education is based on the so-called white man knowledge, man. All right, so all you Negroes, man. All right, that's following, that believe. All right, that's a part of this Babylonian system, man. You're gonna fall right along with your daddy, man. All right, according to the Lord, man. That's why you niggas hate the light, man. That's why you hate Yahweh Shai, man. That's why you people hate Yahweh Shai, man. All right, that's plain, man. That's plain, man. So it says, call the devil and Satan, which deceived the whole world, just like I just stated, man. And you Negroes in America is part of the world that been deceived. The only truth in this world is what's coming out of the Bible, man. Only truth that's in this world is coming out of the Bible, man. All right? Not out of Esau history books, man. Not out of comedic science, man. Okay? It's coming out of the Bible, man. And that's why Esau's whole objective, man, is to keep you Negroes separated from what's in this book, man. To keep you separated from what's in this book, man. That's why he stole your identity. Stole your identity and your land. All right? Got you believing that you're heathens, that you're Hamites, and you have no connection to the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. So it says, and his angels was cast out with him. And his angels was cast out with him. So that's an example of the Lion of Judah, man. The Lord, the other side of who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. All right? Let's get some more scriptures on that. The book of Revelations. And that's why in these Christian churches, they never go into Revelations, man. They say it's sealed. All right? They don't have no understanding on it because that's the other side of who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. All right? Being laid out plain right in front of you, man. Okay? So let's get another one and prove. Let's see. So this is the Revelations. This is Revelations 19. And I start at verse 11. And it says, and I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse. A white horse. And let me show you that that's referring to Yahweh Shai in Isaiah. Let's see who's on the horse. Go back to Isaiah 63. Let's go back to Isaiah 63. And let's see. See who's on the horse, man. Okay, it says verse 8. This is 63 and 8. For he sure for he said, surely they are my people, children that will not lie. So he was their savior, referring to Yahweh, of course. Uh, let's see. So this is Revelation 19:10, and we Salakia in 11. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, the same white horse in Revelation 6 and 2. All right, Yahweh Shai. That horse just really symbolizing power, man. That's why Esau refers to like his cars, his horsepower, man. So he's just coming back with the power, man. That's all that horse mean. And he that sat on him was called faithful and true, and in righteousness he doeth judge and make war. All right, so he's coming back with vengeance in his heart, man. Against who the world, against the nation of Edom. All right, the so-called white man. All right, no, the so-called white man here in America, Russia, Germany. All right, no matter where you is on this earth, that's representing you, man. That's who he's coming back to make war with. All right, Edom. And he says his eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns. And he had the name written that no man knew but himself. And he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood. And his name was called the Word of God. And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses. All right, so he's coming back with an army. All right, with vengeance in his heart. Clothed in linen and white and clean. And out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, that with it he should smite the nations. You look up the word smite, it says to strike, it says to cut down, it says to kill, to slay, man. All right, so that's why religion, through the so-called white man religion, which is Christianity, Catholicism, Islam, all that shit derived from the so-called white man, man. All right, all that shit is plagiarism of the Bible, man. All right, and that's why this devil go out his way to hide the true identity of our Lord and Savior Yahweh Shai, man. That's why he do that, man, because he don't want you to know that a so-called black man is gonna come back to this earth and with power and glory to take down this kingdom, man. To take down this kingdom. So it says should smite the nations, and nations mean people, man, nationalities, man. So he's coming back to kill people, basically. And shall rule them with a rod of iron. To rule them with a rod of iron, man. So the so-called white man is going to be under the rulership of a so-called black man, who the world equally called Jesus Christ, which his true name is Yahweh Shai. Okay? The Lion of Judah. Okay? They don't want you to know that. They don't want you Negroes here in America to know that, man. All right? That's why they give these niggas 501c3 charters, so they can't teach the true doctrine of Yahweh Shai, man. That's why they whitewash the Lord, put up that Caesar Borgia as the Lord. All right? They History Channel, they biblical movies, they scholars. They help perpetuate that lie, man. And what you niggas do, eat it up, believe it, follow it. Okay? So it says, and to take it even further, you hate the men, you Negroes, you hate the men that bring it out and bring it to the forefront, man. All right? That's why they killed the Lord, the prophets, and the apostles, man. That's why because they hated the light, man. Because it exposes the wickedness. It exposes the lies. It exposes the confusion. All right? And that's what this whole earth is based on, man. So it says, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, and he treadeth the winepress of the fierceness of the wrath of the mighty power. Of the mighty power. So this is the other side of the Lord that they don't teach you in this world, man. This is true identity, man. Okay, this is true identity. Uh, let's get another one. Let's go back to the prophet Isaiah, man. Go back to the prophet Isaiah, chapter 34. Chapter 34 and verse 1. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that's therein, that is therein, the world and all things that come forth of it. The indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, man. All right, so the Lord is angry with all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He have utterly destroyed them, and have delivered them to slaughter, All right, so that's what the armies, that's what the Lord is coming back to do, man. All right. It says, their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcass, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood. So that's the other side of Yahweh Shai, man. The other side of Jesus Christ. That's what the world call him, Jesus Christ. That's the other side that Esau been hiding from you people, man. And a so-called black man is a star, all right, the real true star, all right. Not you made up stars, not you so-called celebrities. Y'all not the real stars, man. The real stars, Yahweh Shai, man. All right? He's the one able to save, man. All right? But in this society, they build actors and athletes up as what? It's basically idols, man. It's basically idols, man, for you people to worship, man, and look up to, man. All right. So it says, verse 5. This is Isaiah 34 and 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. And that's just what I just read in Revelations. It shall come down upon Idumea. So before I came into knowledge of studying the Bible, all right, and getting an understanding through what's written in the book, I never heard of the word Idumea, man. I never heard of the word Edom, man. All right? Because that's hidden knowledge, man, even though it's right in our face. Because this devil controlled the narrative on how the scriptures is preached and taught. Through who? Your neighborhood pastors, man. Wicked niggas, man. So it says upon Idumea, and Idumea is a Greek way, for those who don't know, of saying Edom, man. And upon the people of my curse to judgment. So that's what the Lord coming back to bring judgment, man. Upon the people, man. Okay? Upon people, man. And he named Idumea specifically, man, Edom, which are the so-called Caucasian, so-called white men. But you Negroes don't even want to believe that, man. You don't even want to believe that because you're so infatuated with this so-called white man. You so infatuated with this so-called white man. So since you so infatuated with him, you're going to be taken out and slaughtered right along with him, man. According to what's written in the Bible, man. Not according to me, all right? But according to what's written in the Bible. So, let's jump down to verse 8. For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance, all right? And I'm reading right out of the Bible, man. All right, basically introducing you to who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, Yahweh Shai. This is his true image, man. This is how he's going to return to this earth, man. He's not coming back in the spirit of a lamb, man. He's not coming back to be bound and crucified, man. He's coming back with vengeance in the year of his recompense for the controversy of Zion. For the controversy of Zion, which is the Israelites, which symbolizes the Israelites, man. All right? So this is how the Lord is going to return, man. In the spirit of a lion. In the spirit of a lion. So, let's see. This is, This is Amos 9 and 8. He said, behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom. So the Lord is watching, man, everything that's going on, man. And who is the Lord's eyes, man? It's the angels, man. That's the Lord's eyes, man. Remember in the Apocrypha say the eyes of the Lord is 10 times brighter than the sun, man. All right, so you ain't hiding nothing from the Lord, man. It's the Lord that's basically making this thing go down the way it's going down, man. All right? The Lord is controlling everything on earth, man. All right? The Lord is controlling everything on earth, including the so-called white man. He the one set up the so-called white man to rule in these days and times. Just the same way he set up kingdoms in past times, man. The book of Romans tell you that. For the same reason he set up Pharaoh, so he could show his power in thee, man. So it's the Lord that set up kingdoms and bringeth kingdoms down, man. So it says, behold, the eyes of the Lord, the angels, that's the Lord's eyes, power are upon the sinful kingdom. And I will destroy it from off the face of the earth. From off the face of the earth. Saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, said the Lord. All right, so misery love company, man. These devils just want you to get destroyed with him, man. All right? That's why he pushed the confusion through religion, man. All right, with that dumbass Christianity doctrine, man. For lo, I will command and I will shift the house of Israel. So not all Israel is going to be saved, man. All right? Not all Israel is going to be utterly destroyed. All right? The Lord have a remnant, man, called the elect. All right? We speak of them all through the scriptures in the book of Revelation chapter 7. All right? They refer to as his wife. All right? The elect, those that follow the Lamb. Basically the true Christians, man, if you want to put it that way. All right? They the true Christians. What's the word Christian? It means follower of Christ, man. So the true believers that the Lord loved, that world that's not condemned by what's coming out of the book, they are the true Christians, not you unbelieving so-called Christians of today, man. So it says, I will shift the house of Israel among all nations, like as the corn is shifted in the shire, yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth. Because the Lord knows who his elect is, man. Okay? Not one, he said, yet shall not one least grain fall upon the earth, referring to the elect. All the sinners, meaning all the criminals of my people, of you so-called Negroes here in America, just to make it plain to you. So all the criminals, all right, the Lord consider you a criminal. A sinner is a criminal, shall die by the sword. Shall die by the sword. All right, and this is something that these Israelism camps, they not teaching Israel this. They telling you that all Israel gonna be saved. God love Israel. No, he don't, man. The Lord only dealing with his elect, man. Remember, it was given to you to know the truth, but to them is not given, to the wicked Israelites, man. So it says, shall die by the sword, which say evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. And they get that from the so-called white man because they believe that their daddy going to protect them, man. From the wrath, from the sword of the Lord, man. But you people are mistaken, man. So it says, in that day I will raise up the tabernacles of David that is fallen. That's the elect. All right, that's who salvation for, the tabernacles of David, and close up the breaches thereof, and I will raise up the ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old. In the days of old. That they may possess the remnant of Edom. All right, so this is what they hide from you in the Bible, man. By using religion. All right. This is how they hide the fact that the Lord is going to come deliver the righteous of Israel. All right. The righteous of Israel. And they're going to possess the remnant of Edom, those who are not slayed by the sword, those who are not killed when the Lord returns. All right. Israel is going to possess them, the tabernacles of David, the elect. the 144,000 is going to possess the remnant of Edom and of all the heathens. So not just Edom, but all you heathens. And that's why they're in cahoots with Esau, man, to keep this truth from us, man. To keep us from knowing our true biblical nationality. All right, but you niggas don't have an excuse, because there's plenty brothers out there, plenty people in these days and times that done heard this truth and know that they Israelites. All right, so there's no excuse, man. There's no cloak now for you niggas, man. It say, which are called by my names, that's called by my name, the Lord that doeth this. Because it's the Lord that's going to do this, man. All right, so don't let these people lie through religion to you about the true identity of the Lord, man, and His only begotten Son, man. So let's go to Matthew 24 and show you how the Lord is going to shift the house of Israel using His hosts, His angels, man. So it says, this is Matthew 24:31, and He shall send His angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together His elect, the tabernacles of David, man. All right, using the angels, man. He's going to shift between those wheat and those tares. All right, the wheat representing the righteous of Israel. Those tares is the wicked of Israel, who's considered the children of the wicked one. All right, meaning you of your father the devil, man. So the Lord is going to use the angels to shift amongst Israel, man. Okay, wherever they at on earth, man. And not just from amongst niggas in America. Not just from among Mexicans in Mexico. Not just from amongst you niggas camps, man. But from the four winds, let's prove it. Shall gather His elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven and to the other end. All right? Because Israel is scattered, man. All right? And whoever against the Lord is helping to scatter the Lord sheep, man. All right? If you're not with Him, you're against Him, man. That's basically the message, man. All right? Whoever is not with the Lord, with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, by default, you against Him. Thus saith the scriptures, man. And when He return, He's coming back in the spirit of a lion, man, with vengeance in His heart, man. Okay? And that's facts. All right? That's facts, man. That's the God honest truth, man. Okay? And with that, man, I'm going to say shalom.